Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, WWE video. This will be the last WWE video I'm doing today, but then I'm going to be showing you a couple of things that I've been working on DIY wise. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first, I have two things. I want to go back from last year, from 2016. As y'all know, we might be getting another Mignon Classic. I'm pretty excited about that. And I want y'all to stay tuned to the end of the video, and I want to tell y'all what I feel like what needs to happen in the WWE regarding Joni Lawler. And I had to write notes and stuff. So one of the things is, you could kind of say this is wrestling news, women wrestling talk for the WWE. And what I want to talk about is, will it ever be a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship? Um, I hope we actually do get a women's tag team championship. I reiterated it on my old channel, so go and check that out. But I do want to see a women's tag team division. This women's division is growing like sprouts. And I feel like if you added a women's tag team division, it would be great. And think, okay, now get it along. I feel like if you look at the men's tag team title belt, they have the same symbol on there, sort of like these Grecian type like soldiers. So, and I know everybody's like going, what would the if the women get a tag team title belt, what it will look like? Now, I think it will benefit. There's several title belts that I feel like will benefit that women's division right now. A tag team title belt should be in the works right now. It should. I literally will say this. Now, I feel like it should not be the same color as the women's title belt. For them, you need something like, I don't know, that women's title belt base of it, of the leather, cause it's white, should have been pink. Okay, that's just me. But they could go with the pink leather, and they could use two Grecian goddesses that I think will work real good for the women's title belt. So if they ever did the women's title belt, I've been thinking, well, they can use the symbol of Athena, because she's acknowledged, she's got strength and everything. But then I said they probably could use Aphrodite. So I mean, I think those two are two real good Grecian goddesses they could use as a symbol for the women's tag team title belts. Do I want to see the women's tag team title belts? Yes. Now I can tell you for a fact on both brands who will win if they had these title belts on Raw and if they had them on SmackDown. So let me start with Raw. You got a lot of women who are good friends and everything. Now, I'm gonna give you my top two teams on Raw who I feel could win the tag team titles. Now, when it comes to the tag team titles, the friendship of Ronda Rousey and Natalia, I could see them winning those titles. Can I see Mickey and Alex Bliss? No, I can't. Now, I can also see Amber Moon, the friendship of Amber Moon and Nia Jax winning those title belts. Those are the top two teams on Raw. Now, I'm gonna say if they had them on SmackDown, I'm just saying, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks will be the front runners for this tag team title belt. Now, I will say this: if Naomi and her cousin-in-law Tamina Snuka came together, there go your second tag team over there. Do I think the Iconics have a chance to win that? I don't. They might be good, but they ain't that good. But if it comes to the tag team titles on Raw and SmackDown, there go your top two teams who could win. And the question of the day, doing with the women's tag team title belts, if you want to see it, Do you want to see a women's tag team title belts in the WWE? That's the question. But WWE, when back in the day when it was known, when WWE was known as WWF, they did have tag team titles. They had Victoria McIntosh, Princess Victoria, I can't think, the jumping bombs. I think that's what this Asian tag team was named. They had a lot of female tag teams back in the day, but the few I just mentioned, yes. So if you go, the way that you need to look for it is if to see it, because this actually did happen back in the day, is go on YouTube and come on YouTube, go to search and put in WWEE/WWF women's tag team title belts. You will find it that way, and you'll be surprised that it was a women's tag team division. Now, staying on what I think the women should have. Now, I don't know if everybody will agree with me, but I feel like it's time for WWE to start adding. If I say adding a tag team title belt to the women's division, it's others. So I'm gonna go down and talk about it. Let's talk about a women's intercontinental title belt. Okay, I feel like some of these women that we have up in there is strong enough to compete with the men for the intercontinental title belt. Instead of them doing that, have them build and make a Divas intercontinental title belt. I mean, it'll be great. I think maybe having the same symbol as the men's, but it will work. I mean, that would be kind of cool to see. Now, I will love to see a women's cruiserweight title belt. Everybody, y'all might be saying, Alicia, a women's cruiserweight title belt? Think about it. Think about these females that we got that are high flyers, like the likes of, let's see, like the high flyers, like who are like Lita in a way, who is like Naomi, Ember Moon, Sasha Banks. I know I'm missing a few, but yeah, think like from NXT and Raw, and on the main roster, you got hell of a good women. So you got some good women that you probably could turn and have a women's cruiserweight title belt. Now, the main title belt I feel like the women should really have, just like the men, is a U.S. title belt. And when I think about it, and the men have a U.S. title belt, why not the women have one? Because, you have women all from all different parts of the continent. You got women from Ireland. You got Becky Lynch. She's from somewhere in Ireland. You got the Iconics from Australia. You had Emma. She was also from Australia. So, hey. You got Asuka. She's from somewhere in China or Japan. And then, I mean, you got that, and it's time. And then you got your first Indian American woman in NXT. And I just feel like, whoa, y'all could do something better. But let me hear what y'all have to say. And the question of the day is, you have two questions of the day. The question of the day is, do you want to see a WWE women's tag team title belts in the Divas division, or out of the other title belts for women, the Intercontinental title belt, the U.S. title belt, and the Cruiserweight title belts? Do you want to see one of those in the women's division as well? Y'all, I'm Alicia Burton. Make sure you give me your feedback, because I enjoy your feedback and I enjoy the comments. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.